Welcome, everyone, to another session of Flames of Divine. Here's a new one, Chaos. Would you like to recount what happened last session?
Yeah, hold on. Well, last session we jumped down a water, like a big friggin' washing machine, and came across this huge water guardian thing, and that we just barely managed to avoid fighting thanks to mentioning by thanks to our connections. And then we enter the room. We enter this crystal room to find a deck of cards that we tried to collect with the bag of holding, but unfortunately, they were bound to CeeLo anyway. Was that about right?
That was about the shape of it. So, now at this point, it's the rest. Like CeeLo has just said that she managed to overcome the cards. As in that it's okay. As for the rest of you, nothing appears to have visibly changed, except her eyes have gone pure white, like those of a prophet. The floor is...
Are you well, CeeLo?
I think I am. Something the matter?
Well, your eyes are glowing for one thing.
Huh. I'm not too sure about why that is, though. Maybe it's something to do with the cards.
I believe that's the second. Sorry.
Do you feel any different?
Not in particular.
Talos squints his eyes a little bit. Well, regardless, we can address it once we've left this place.
DM, can I see anything? Or am I blinded?
Nope, your vision is perfectly fine for now. Like it's through the bag of holding, but the cards are still in close enough proximity for you.
Okay, just making sure.
That said, like you do feel the urge to keep them close.
Right.
So whether you want to leave them there, that'll be up to your judgment.
Okay. Well, Ciela just shucks and motions the group ahead. Shall we go then?
The sooner we get out of here, the sooner we're back to relative safety.
I guess I'll just have to find our way out then.
Well, this place seems to only have one entrance and exit, so...
Meanwhile, Heaven walks over to Rudy and whispers, "I don't suppose you have a whole person on you, do you?" Anyone hear that?
Rudy?
I think she went to get some food. She told me she was going to make something real quick.
Oh, we can get back to that later.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk out and you make your way back to the reflecting pool.
I don't suppose our friend from earlier would be willing to help us get find the exit.
You don't know.
Do you want to talk to him this time, Talos?
Talos sort of gives a nod, and as he approaches, he calls out, "Water elemental."
And yes, mortal.
Oh shit, he came.
We have retrieved the artifact, and we wish to return to the exit.
And can you swim?
Well, yes, I am very much capable of that. I don't particularly like swimming, but I can swim.
And the rest of you?
Yeah, I could go for a dip.
Swimming isn't a challenge.
And I can hold my breath forever, so it's no problem.
And I'm gonna just say, I'm just gonna say, Rudy walks up to you and says yes as well.
I'm back.
So.
Hello.
Well. Okay. Well, get past this first. So basically, to catch you up, Rudy, they're asking the water elemental to help getting back to the surface, and the water elemental just said, "Can you swim?"
Okay.
Yeah. It was a question directed at all of you.
Yes.
Pretty much a yes from everyone.
Then get back. Then get to the center of my pool, and tread water, and brace yourselves. And he melts back into the pool.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
Be sure to secure your books, Rudy.
We're all on the bag of holding.
Aren't the cards in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bag holder can hold everything.
Oh, okay.
Hence why it's called the bag of holding.
I see.
Evan's activating her unending breath.
Yeah. So, for a moment, nothing happens. Then, you feel the water around you harden, almost, as if it's grabbing onto you, sort of. And then suddenly you're just shot upward in sort of a water spout back through the hole in the ceiling whence you came. Like, it is like one moment you're completely still, and the next moment you just boom, rocketing up. And thus, you get tossed back into the whirlpool chamber.
So lands as she reaches for some sort of like way to get back on shore, and she just sighs. That was a bit extreme.
Oh, we're back here again.
Well, considering the whirlpool more or less has a capability of drawing us in, I suppose the sudden pressure was to be warranted.
I guess we're just gonna have to start making our way back, eh?
Telos moves over to Heaven and offers her his hand to help her get through the darkness.
Do I still have my dancing light spell?
Well, you
Active?
can you don't have it active anymore, but you can recast it, no problem.
Yep. I reactivated.
Also, can I say I light another? I light my torch again because I can't imagine it was on that entire time.
It was not, I'm gonna say no because it's probably very soggy at this point.
All right, I guess I'll start another torch then.
Yeah, like you'd have real ever real hard time lighting that up at this point.
Wouldn't all your torches be soggy at this point?
That is actually a good point. Yes.
Shit.
Real world, yeah, real world logic.
Okay. Yeah, it's yeah. Like
Right. Well, everyone stay close.
Well, lead the way.
yeah.
As they go on, Heaven stays back a bit by Rudy and whispers, "You do know the hold person spell, right?" Rudy? Oh,
No, I don't.
rat. Because I fear we might use it on CeeLo.
No, I don't have
Just
it.
don't. It's fine. Just don't say what I just said to you to anyone else. All right?
Okay.
We don't want CeeLo to get all mad.
Okay.
All right then, let's get out of here.
So far, so good.
I'm wondering how we're gonna get back through those traps that we go through last time, because they seem to be pretty one direction, one way.
Hmm.
Well, the levers is to like stop them and get past them are all on this side.
Yeah, but didn't we have to leave? Didn't we have to like hold them down though?
Yeah, you do have to hold them down.
Is there like can I look for any like fallen debris, like a big rock or something?
Unlikely this temple is in very good shape, but why don't you go ahead and make and yeah
Didn't we have someone with
also,
dark?
and you can't really see, so go ahead and make an investigation check with disadvantage because it's dark and looking for stuff in the dark is hard.
I was gonna say it's probably should have gotten someone with dark vision to look for the debris.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, don't worry. I actually had an idea in mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's hear it.
But yeah, that was me out of character. But yeah, in character, he sees what Heaven is trying to do, and he moves over to the bodies of the pack leaders. And do they just have like basic, crudely made survival knives on them?
Uh. Well. It would be uncharitable to call them crude. Like they're made out of bone, but they're pretty well made.
And how strong exactly?
Treated right, bone can be as strong as metal. So pretty strong.
And I would imagine Talus operates under the assumption that the these Knoll bone daggers are probably as strong as the steel that he uses. So,
Yeah. Like,
discounting the magic, obviously.
yeah, like take bone. Yeah, like fun real old fact. Take bone, mix it with resin, and it's a pretty good thing to make weapons and armor out of. Like ground down into dust and mix it with resin to make kind of a like
an alloy.
Is it an alloy if it's not made out of metal?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but you know what I mean.
Still, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a real thing.
But yeah, Talos remembers the bridge trap and the saw blades, and he grabs both knives off of the bodies.
Okay.
All right then. We'll retrace our steps and go back the way we came, since that's the way we're familiar with.
Lead the way.
Remember, stick to the walls. All right. Shuffling alongside the walls here.
Got a nice conga line going here.
You know, I had another thought. We could have, used the bodies for the pressure levers.
Oh, is this bridge still up? I thought we needed to hold something down to.
Yeah, the bridge has retracted. I just forgot to delete that.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, but like I'll leave it there just so you remember exactly where it was.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that's an idea. Just right quick. At the mention of that, Talos will double back and at least grab one of the bodies to drag back here.
All right. Yeah, this is the one that you killed, Talos, I believe. Oh, actually, wait, no. Did Scylla kill both? I don't remember who killed this one.
Scylla
that
killed
isn't-
both because Scylla's a G.
CeeLo's savage.
Yeah.
The one that isn't burnt to a crisp.
Well. Right. Well, right. Well.
Anyway. But yeah, so Talos tries to prop this guy up on one of the levers, using the weight of the body to try and keep the lever down, and also using the clothing that they're wearing to secure their hands or body to the lever.
Okay, because you did that, I'm not going to make you roll to position it properly. Yep, that pulls it down. That's one level ever that is stuck in the down position.
Oh yeah, didn't this one have two levers? Because there's two sides of the bridge.
Yep, half the bridge it extends here.
Where was the other lever?
On the other side, right here.
Shit.
Yeah, like right on the opposite wall.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
meant the other side, like on the other side of the bridge.
All right, and with
This
that,
level was intended to be enterable only if you had the cooperation of the people inside.
Buddy.
Okay.
and with that, Tellus moves over to the second lever. He pushes it down with one hand and pulls out the null bone dagger and jams it into the mechanism.
Ooh, okay. Roll a strength check to see how well you can get it in there. Okay, yeah, you get it pretty firmly in there, and it seems steady. Like it seems, like it seems like it's holding.
All right, everyone move across quickly now.
Okay then.
Yeah,
Right
so Talos was the last one across then. So, Talos, as you're like about halfway across, like that's like you hear the dagger start to give way, and you just manage to get to the other side before it just pops out entirely, and the bridge retracts.
Well, at least we're not leaving it open for anyone else to like come in here. Not that there's anything of note here now that we've taken the cards, but you know.
Yeah. Like apart from a giant stash of holy water that's been somewhat contaminated by all the blood at this point.
Well, it's still holy water.
Yeah.
Either way,
Right.
I think it's probably good to leave this place closed.
All right.
At least
Don't
we have
wanna-
at least we have a trail to walk back at.
Don't want any gnolls wandering in here.
Hmm.
Not that they're supposed to be here anyway, given the ward, but whatever.
Yeah.
Heaven.
Yeah, where'd Sela go?
She blitzed ahead. As they're all walking back, Telos briefly hesitates, seeing the knoll tied to the handle, and he pulls out his bow, knocks an arrow, and just tries to sever the hand from the rest of the body.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Hang on, Giant's longbow.
Yeah. Their AC was 15, so I believe that hits. So, yeah, like, you don't sever the hand because that's not a thing you can really do with a bow and arrow, but you do knock it loose. So, like, the knoll just slumps down to the ground.
All right, and Talos puts the bow away, and he just looks to Gregor and he says, "Better to be safe than sorry."
Agreed.
All right, and heading our way back.
Ah, yes, this trap. I remember. This
Yeah.
one.
They are, yeah, like, they are still whirring along as though you never left.
We still have at least one more knife, right? Because we took two of them, and one of them was jammed into the other one.
Yep. Second verse, same as the first. Pulls down the lever so everyone can pass.
Once the buzzsaw stop, Heaven just starts running down the corridor.
Yeah. Like,
Wait,
yeah, I might go haul ass through there.
Yep.
What? Okay.
All right. So,
Sick.
Talos. So yeah,
Alice, roll me another strength check.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, you get it stuck in there real good. Yeah, like, it is. You get it down to the hilt. You might not be able to get it out even if you wanted to.
Now run! Run,
Yep, and
Talos, run!
yep.
Well,
the moment he sees it stuck, he just books it through. Like, you've seen Talos move fast, but you probably haven't seen him move as fast as he has now.
These saw blades are probably never turning back on, given what you just did to that thing.
Well, once you reach the other end, you look back and they're still stopped.
Oh
Sheila,
well,
Rudy,
it's not
good
like
one.
this is the only. It's not like this is the only trap anyway.
Silo, Rudy, could one of you blast that dagger, please?
Theo would look over to the dagger and try to Eldritch Blast it.
What would the well, yeah. So firebolt that. Well, you scorch the dagger quite nicely, Rudy, but you don't manage to hit it out. And
I was considering.
This is a very small target. That will do it actually, because Eldritch Blast is force damage.
Yep.
So, yeah. So, you hit it. It's like you hit it out a bit, and Talos, you can't really see from this angle or at this distance, but you think the dagger might be bent, but it just it suddenly just eventually just 5 seconds later kind of just pops out from the force of the lever rising, and the saw blades start up again.
He gives a smile to everyone. It's as if we were never here.
So it seems.
Yeah, until they go in and see the cards missing.
Yet we will be long gone by then.
Oh, and all those things all those weapons we took as well.
Yeah, there's also that. Yeah. Oh, and I don't think we went over it, but Silo has as a deatune from from that spear to make room for the cards.
Oh, should we give them to someone else then?
If you wish. I only make mention of it now because like we sort of went over all that stuff before you arrived.
Gregor, do you want a spear?
Is it what type of weapon is it? Like,
That is a simple weapon. It is one might say it is the simplest of all weapons.
I mean, sure, I don't see why not.
Pointy bit on
it's
the
a-
end of wood.
Yeah.
More things to hit things with.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. I will. So, you guys just keep going ahead. I will add that to Gregor's sheet.
I guess there'll be time to attune to it later.
Yeah.
Oh right. You haven't attuned to it. Well, okay then.
What spear is it?
I'll add it to your sheet right now anyway. So when you have time, you can.
What's up, Gregor?
What spear is it? I don't like.
I'm about to add it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a spear with special ability.
Yeah. It is a +1 spear that gives you an extra spell you can cast, basically.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Sila.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, and out we go.
Ouch. Indeed, out you go. When you get out, it is nighttime.
Oh, we've been in there for a while.
And all these bodies are still here.
Meaning that either people have not come to investigate, or well, they didn't bother to clean up.
I mean, they're just gnolls.
Yes, but Noel's in the charge of a very distinctly powerful Minotaur-like man.
That is true. I'm
Assuming
gonna
the
go.
one we
I'm
let-
gonna assume
Sorry,
the
go
former. I'm gonna assume the former. Then seems more likely to me. That no
Alright.
one's been here.
What way should we head down?
Same way we came. Oh wait, we came on a
No.
bird.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh.
that's an interesting question. Gregor, are you able to contact the bird through, well, whatever sort of ability you got from it?
I'm not sure. I could try. Gregor tries calling out in the celestial language for the not the celestial, the one, the other
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
The
the ability. That thing. Like you call out, no answer. Like it gave you the ability to talk to large animals, but basically it did not give you any kind of telepathic connection with them.
Gregor looks to Talos and says and shrugs.
So, yeah, like if you want to, yeah. So, if you want to talk to an animal of any kind on this plateau, you're gonna have to find one that lives here. Uh,
So, just another out of character question. I know I've been talking a lot, but just an out of character question. How safe is it to walk out the front?
I'm about to find out. So,
Well, you mean up the front of the temple, or just like down the mountain?
The front of the temple.
Well, I mean, you're out there right now, and a bit hard to tell in the moonlight, but you don't think there's anyone here.
guys, I need you to cover me for a bit.
Is it dark? Like, can we see all right? Like,
It-
how dark is it?
It is midnight, but the moon is out. And I've decided it's full tonight, so you can see just fine.
So yeah, it's dark out, but the moonlight's helping us see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
not quite as well as you can in the daylight, but you can see.
I can cover you, Sealant.
Thank you.
Thanks
I'm
to
gonna-
Rudy, Silo is invisible.
No. I don't mean invisible, but
But you
I-
need to go.
I'm gonna
you-
cast Scrying.
You're gonna
What's
cast
the
what?
deal?
I'm gonna cast Scrying.
Oh. Drawing on the power of the cards, then.
Damn.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. One moment while I pull up the cards so I can see the details of the casting, because I don't remember if they had their own own DC. Oh yeah, they had their own DC. All right. Okay. What are you scrying?
I will scry on Playdon.
Ooh, interesting choice. Let's see. Where did I put him? Where did I put his thing? Would he recognize this, and would he decide to resist it? Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
Okay. Arcana check to see if he knows what this is. He has no idea what this is, so he's going to try and resist it.
Dang.
Yeah, because he rolled a 1. That's a natural 20 on the saving throw. Like, you cast your mind, like, far afield, but, like, it's so freeing. Like, you've never known power like this before. And all of a sudden, you just run right into it's as though you run right into a brick wall. Like, mentally. Like, you don't know where you are, you don't know where he is. Like, you're getting nothing.
Okay. Well, it seems I hit a wall in that one. Oh well.
Yeah. It was a good idea, but alas, as he rolled a 20.
Okay. Then
You got
I
it.
will. What was it?
Sorry, I was just gonna make a joke of you got a 1, but then you got a 20 to make up for it.
Yeah.
Like the one was the one was to as for if he knows what scrying was, because he might not.
I was hoping to get a location on our.
That's literally
issue.
the worst the worst possible outcome.
Yeah.
You guys will have to head down.
Well, we've got plenty of rope. We've got plenty of rope to help with that. So if we need to scale an unconventional way, it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I forgot we came here on a bird.
How could you possibly forget that?
A lot of things have happened in the past couple hours.
Yeah, you have from the wit. From what you guys can tell, you guys were in there for about half a day at this point.
Alrighty.
But yeah, like I said, if we need to climb down an unconventional way to avoid detection, then I'm sure we have plenty of rope to help with that. as well as pittance,
Pigeons.
or however you pronounce it.
I have 10 rope.
I think it's just 10 feet, Gregor.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I also have 7 bedroll, if that helps.
My goodness, this guy.
He's packing for the entire family.
So you just set off down the mountain on foot then?
Yeah. Being cautious, obviously.
Of course. Since I assume you're scanning the roll ahead, like just roll perception just to see how good of an eye you keep out. Okay, yeah, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary. Like plenty of lots of trees. Like a pretty well kept path. Like a pretty path itself in general. Like this whole temple has been very well kept for being completely abandoned all these years. Except for one person.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah, like the approach is like well maintained, and like the path is like it seems is pretty steady and easy to walk. Until eventually, well, the farther away you get, of course, the more unkempt it is. Until eventually you reach the ruins where you fought that blood elemental. And you spot a familiar horned figure standing right outside where you know the barrier to be, looking straight up the path.
Ah, shit.
Does he see us?
Are you trying to hide?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would be.
Okay, all of you roll stealth.
Oh god, I don't like my odds here. Fuck.
Well, okay, I mean,
I have a 1 on stealth.
yeah. Well, I mean that's honestly fairly average.
I would really like to not fight this thing again.
Coward.
And yeah. So with that roll, Rudy, are you there, or are you still getting food?
Oh, we should have gone for a short. We should have gone for a short rest while we were still at the temple.
Yep. Well, coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Bardic inspiration for a reroll?
Yeah, it's too late for that. I'm afraid.
Dang it. Sorry, Gregor.
Yeah.
No.
I'll roll for Rudy. As presumably she'd want to hide as well.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just turn that on. Okay, that's a 17. So, and so as you guys try to hide, he says, "As don't bother. I'm just here to talk." Yeah, he saw all of you.
Damn it.
Oh,
Even with those fairly good rolls.
And even with those, I'm afraid.
he's got some good eyes. What can I tell you?
Needless to say, I load my crossbow in case he tries anything funny.
Cute. Can you come down here? The barrier goes through the middle of that altar. Can you come down here so I don't have to yell?
That's right, the barrier. He might not be able to hurt us even if he wanted to.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's not like we have like an alternate route to go. Let's just go talk to him.
What if it's a trick?
Of course, it's a trick. That's why we stay on this side of the barrier and not give him the chance to swarm us.
I'm a roll insight.
On what?
If he just wants to talk.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah!
Oh shit!
He seems very excited to see you all.
That's good.
Yeah. Can I roll an insight too?
Go ahead.
All right, let me just move my cat.
I have a good insight stat. What? Maybe I should roll.
Yeah. All of you may roll inside if you wish.
I'm gonna give Chaos guidance.
Okay, Chaos, roll 1d4 and add that to your insight check.
How do I do that?
Okay, you know, there's like this little sidebar to the left of your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the picture of the d20. That's just like that's the dice roller. Just like hover over that. And it'll,
Yeah. So do I just click on D4?
Yep. Just click on a d4, and then the numbers beside it are for like 2d4s. Okay, so you both roll 20. I mean, he says talk. You're pretty sure he actually means he's here to intimidate you all, but you don't sense that he has any kind of ambush planned.
Should be fine. We just need to stay at a safe distance, and we'll be good.
Yeah, I'm not rolling for that one. Talos, he would never take this guy at his word.
Yeah, Heaven's like she's calling on Yashak mentally, saying, "I may need your help with this."
Gregor equips his bow anyway, just in case.
As you know, the help I can provide you right now is a trifle limited, but when we get out of this, we can talk about how we might rectify that.
Maybe, but right now I just need your help in case he's bullshitting us. Just to see.
He does not strike me as the kind of man who needs to bullshit anyone.
Still, it's good to have a second pair of eyes.
Indeed.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. We'll head down the mountain, but everyone keep your eyes open.
Where's the barrier?
It is right through the center of this like altar-looking thing. Like it's like borders like right here.
All right. Well, let's just stay on the other side of that one. We should be good.
Yeah.
All right. So, yep. For the sake of brevity, we make our way down.
Yeah. So, when we lost all contact with the team in the temple, I figured it had to be you five.
You don't sound happy about it?
No, I'm not. And from her eyes, I see she, and he points at Silo, and from her eyes, I see she has what I'm here for. Yeah. By the way, do Silo and Udi make their way down?
Heck no, I'm not going down there.
Well then, well,
He was calling me a coward.
He can see you quite clearly from here. Like he's just pointing at Udi behind you. I would like to have that deck of cards, please.
No.
Well, I appreciate the use of the word "please," but you're not getting them.
Well, we'll get back to that, but I'd also like my glaive back if you still have it.
Oh, you mean this? Talos points to literally his glaive strapped to his back.
Yes. It was a gift. Losing it like that was as unforgivably rude of me.
Pretty good glaive.
Trying to kill us is unforgivably rude.
That's just
Well,
and trying to kill you is business. It's young lady. The glaive is rather more personal than that.
Yeah, I'm just saying we're not really on good terms, you know.
Giving your glaive back, we can get back to that.
Indeed. And he puts his hand out and just like you see like this crackling around it as like the barrier just holds it back as he tries to force his way through. As you can see, I cannot reach you in there, but you know what'll happen to you if you come out. How much food do you have? How long can you last?
Yeah.
We can last long enough.
Perhaps, and well, no, my gnolls in, they've proven worse than useless against you five. So let's try a different tack. And his eyes settle on you, Talos. You are the Firemane clan, are you not?
Well, you've called me out for that before, so and I have not denied it. So there's a little purpose in denying it.
And their lands are right. Their lands are right to the south of my new territory. Perhaps I should be neighborly. Pay them a visit.
Interesting threat.
Yeah, like you all notice he's much more well-spoken than you would expect from a guy who looks like the quintessential barbarian.
Evan folds her arms and, remembering the crown of laurels on her head, she decides to ask a question. What exactly is it that you intend to gain with these cards? What is your plan? Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
to render aid unto an old friend, repay a debt. More than that, you need not know.
an old debt, huh? That's strange. I would have thought someone as. She then looks at her nails like she's like doing a business deal. Powerful as yourself wouldn't be in such a debt.
And 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 and, and, and that and it is a matter of honor, young lady.
Well, honestly, I can respect that. Yep, you have a debt to a friend and you intend to repay it. Rather honorable.
I don't think it is a friend, Talos. She then looks to their opponent. Am I not correct?
And, well, go ahead and roll insight at Heaven.
Shoot.
Yeah, you can't get a read on this man at all. He is a friend as far as this conversation is concerned. And now, are you going to give me those cards now, or will I send, or shall I send my gnolls up to collect them from your starved corpses later?
You know we can eat the gnolls.
and here I thought such a refined young woman wouldn't have those sort of tastes. Don't suppose you'd be interested in a job?
Sorry, but I'm already on a job. Actually, I'm on several jobs right now. I don't
She's a
think I
busy
can.
woman.
I don't think I can fit my schedule for one more.
Well, that is right respectable. I must say I'm starting to like you all. Or at least Uh-oh, except for the two of you who are hiding in the back, which is very rude of them, by the way.
Think you like us enough to let us through?
No.
Oh well, it was worth a try. Well, tell you what, Ladon. Is that how you properly pronounce it? Ladon?
Yes.
Now then, here's my own proposal, and well, everyone else feel free to jump in if you feel so inclined. But you said that having this glaive of yours back is paramount, and it means a lot to you. That much is obvious.
It does.
We cannot allow you to have the deck of cards, at least not right now. And you seem very convinced that you'll be able to take it from us if you feel so inclined to do so.
Keep talking, you may see why. But go on.
So here is my proposition. Your glaive for our safe passage back to the Pride.
Huh. Quite a
And
proposition.
I mean safe passage. You give us time to rest, recuperate, figure out what it is we can do, and then you can try and storm us and scream bloody murder.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. Hmm. Hmm. And hmm. And very well. Return my glaive, and you will have and you will have safe passage out of here. None of my. I will ensure that none of my minions attack you on your way out.
So we got a deal?
We have a deal. And he holds his hand out for the glaive.
I do have one question.
Mhm.
This business of yours, has it any connection to the Shadowfell?
And no comment. But roll insight.
Alright. This is gonna suck, I know it.
Don't jinx yourself. Well,
Yeah, he does not seem too inclined to. He does not seem at all inclined to let slip what he's actually up to.
Not even Yashak is saying anything?
No, like you just hear in the back of your head, my, he is a hard one to read.
You really haven't? Just a quick side note. Kishak, you really should stop asking Kishak for everything.
Well,
Are you gonna ask him to
actually,
wash? Are you gonna ask him if you should take a bath next?
Yeah, like no, I'm
No.
Oh no, like I'm actually glad that she just mentions him just because like he just reminds me that he's there and supposed to be like just chiming in occasionally.
Exactly.
Well, okay, it's your game.
Yeah, like I'm fine. I'm fine with it. He will not always have anything to say.
he's like the codec in Metal Gear Solid.
All right, well,
I've never
it's your
played
game.
I've never played Metal Gear Solid, but sure.
I'll leave you to it then.
But,
I shall return to eating my food.
but yeah, with that offer, Telos looks to everyone to see if they're all okay with the deal.
Can I like roll insight if like to like if I should trust him?
Go ahead and roll. You can't get a read on this guy, but you definitely don't. But well, he's not lying as far as you know.
All right. I guess we don't really have much of a choice. I guess.
All right then. And tell us to make sure everyone is okay with the deal before he does the transaction.
Could the other ones on the cliff hear this whole thing?
You're speaking loud enough that they can hear you.
I have no qualms with it. Qualms.
All right. And I'm operating under the assumption that Rudy would be fine with it as well.
I don't care.
Shame to see the glaive go, though.
All right. Rudy wouldn't care. All right.
Shame to see the glaive go, though. It's served us quite well.
To be fair, we probably got it a little too early, but you know.
And wait, is that out of character or in character?
Out of character, sorry.
Yeah. I mean, well, honestly, not really. This is a perfectly good, reasonable level to get, what is basically a flame tongue, but with lightning.
Yeah, still really fucking cool. So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Talos takes in a deep breath, sighs, and nods, and slowly approaches and steps out of the barrier briefly enough to hand the spear back off to Ladon. Sorry, not spear, glaive.
Yeah. He takes it. It nods, backs up. I will go inform my guards to let you through, and then you see him shift. As he transforms before your eyes as into a large black dragon.
Oh, sweet banana bread.
Oh shit! The glaive did that.
No, it didn't. The glaive did not do that. Stop.
and he like fixes Talos with one last stare. When first we met, and you told me you sought glory, young one. Perhaps when next we meet, I will gift you with a glorious end. And he flies off.
Well, I mean, all good deals end with threats of murder.
No. Oh, curiously, actually, roll insight.
What, me?
Well, whoever wants to on that last comment. Yeah. So Talos, Heaven and Gregor, that didn't really sound like a threat. To you, probably just like him just posturing. And Silo, he despises Talos for some unknown reason and wants to murder him. Talos, he's trash talking there, basically. Like, this is just warrior chest pounding.
Gregor, as you approach, you do kind of notice that, as Ladon, takes off, Talos folds his arms and you actually see a bit of a smile on his face.
I'm sure you'll get your chance someday, Talos.
Can I just quickly say something?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I've been trying to find a time to say this for ages now. But I have Lehman's tiny hut, so just be aware of that for any potential attempts at night.
Yeah.
All
right.
But yeah, Talos says, honestly, I hope he stayed a little longer so I could tell him that, really, despite our circumstances, he appears to be a fine warrior.
Evan just goes up to a corner and starts cursing herself. Her cheeks blush, full of blush.
Well,
Well-
for now, we should head out. While we
Yeah, let's
still
not
got
wait.
that-
Yeah, let's not waste this deal. We just lost the cool glaive.
Yeah, let's get going. And Heaven calls out as she like speeds past everyone and just she wants to get out of here.
Hey, she's rather quick-footed.
Not remember her being that fast ever.
Well,
Well, she is
tell
quite.
you what. Those you sped past, go ahead, roll perception to see if you spotted the blush.
You
Sure, why not?
Yeah, sounds like fun. Where is perception?
You want me to roll a
So-
deception?
Sure.
Sugar cookies.
Only Gregor spots it.
Gregor has a little chuckle, but he doesn't reveal why.
Yeah.
Do the others notice the chuckle?
Only if they wish to. I'm not gonna extend end this roll fest out too much.
Yeah, how far are we going to go with the rolls?
All right. Well, for the set. All right. Well, I'd say we head on down.
Yeah. So, right. So, like, as you reach each the like as you reach the like, hold on. Well, yeah, we don't really need that map. As you reach the Knoll base camp, yeah, like a path is clear for you. Not one of them makes any move to stop you. Like they let you out.
Epic.
It would seem that Ladon has been true to his word.
Go before he changes his mind.
Good to know he has some honor.
Was that a black dragon or is that a purple dragon? Is there even a purple dragon?
Was that in character or out of character?
No.
I know what the dragon is, but I can't tell you because it's metagaming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but yeah. Well, it's very hard to tell in this light. His scales were dark, but you couldn't tell what color exactly they were.
Okay, but they were darkish hue. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's all I was trying to get out for IC purposes.
Yeah, I was asking if Seal was asking that aloud.
Nah, that would make her colorblind.
Oh, wait.
Would the others have like followed us though? Because we're all the way down here.
Okay, so. Okay, so you all make your way back to the river. I'm gonna. Where did I put? There it is. Alright, so just get rid of all these gnolls, because they are letting you out.
I gotta say, I really didn't expect to just be able to walk out here.
Emily wanted the spear, so there you go.
It was a glaive.
Sorry. You get what I mean.
I mean, hey, we may have lost the glaive, but we did gain all the stuff we got at the temple, so, you know, you win some, lose some.
Now let's hurry
That's it.
before. Let's hurry before he changes his mind. Maybe make for the trees so that if he is flying, he won't see where we're going.
I just feel like that might just make him a little angry if we just like. Then again, I don't know. I can't get a read on that guy.
He knows where we'll be retreating to, and he knows where it is.
If anything, maybe he'll find it a bit funny if we're just like trying to hide from him.
Well, let's just go.
But yeah, we'll head on back down to the Fire Main Pride.
Wait, which way is it?
Yeah, it is south, but it is south also across the river from where this this little land bridge touches down. It is also very late at night right now.
Well, I think I'd consider this expedition a success.
For now, certainly.
Yeah,
we're just put into more danger, though.
Yeah. Oh, and Gregor, like, you also have to know that the map that you came here to find is at the headwaters of this same river, which is to the north.
Okay.
Like, just for future reference, like, I imagine you just want to get back to the camp right now.
Yeah, it's like midnight, and I don't know how much time we have.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know how long the river is, but you know that what you look for is at the end.
Okay. Oh, wait, weren't we supposed to go the other way?
Yeah, like...
where are we?
You are officially off the plateau now. At this point, just head south and find a way to cross the river at some point.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we didn't walk this way when we came, did we? We just started our way up here.
No, you... Oh, no, you did walk. You were just on the other side of the river when you did it.
Right.
So, you do walk for a while. You do remember that it's about half a day. The fireman encampment is about half a day's travel from the plateau. So, bunking down and camping out would probably be a good idea at some point.
Yes, short rest would be good so I can attune to my new spear.
Or a
long rest.
Yeah.
Long rest, please.
Does that restore our spells?
Yes.
It does. It restores everything.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, this seems like a good place to set up camp. Probably.
Yeah, like I imagine you say that once you're like a bit away from the plateau.
Yeah. Obviously not like at the foot of the frickin' thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we bunker down for the night and get ready to head back home proper in the morning.
So do I attune to the spear during this rest as well?
Yeah. Just hold it, let it meditate on it for a bit. Just let it it come to know it, as it were.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, you are in the Liam's tiny huts, and you've got an elf with you, so not much need to set a watch. Now, Heaven.
I'm here. I'm just dealing with a cat.
Yeah, it's fine. So, as you sleep, you have another dream. It's in the same lush gazebo, the same pretty gazebo surrounded by lush forest with all the fun foods, all the nice foods that you had in your last dream.
Where I took tea with Yashak.
Yeah. He is sitting there, and there is more tea laid out. Now, my dear Heaven, and perhaps, perhaps we do. This would be, now that we're out of danger and everything. I thought this would be a good idea. It would be a good idea to talk very quickly.
Evan sits down, though she doesn't take the tea at first.
And, 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 and you've been asking for my direct help for quite a bit lately. To extents beyond what I am capable of with our current link at the moment, I'm afraid.
So, with our current contract, you can only do so much.
Yes, well, it would be overselling it to even call it a contract at this point. Really, like, at this point, you are free to reject me at any time. I'm like, I can leave you. It would cost like we are we are able to part ways at any time at this point. And so, and but it is within our power to change. It is within our power to strengthen that bond.
Evan raises an eyebrow. Strengthen it?
Yes, I could give you power more directly. Actually give you great greater ability, greater potency, greater magic. But at that point, our pact will become permanent. You and this will it will forever leave its mark upon you. You understand that?
Does Heaven get an idea what he's talking about?
Go ahead and roll Arcana.
How to train your warlock.
You spoiled it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Evan, you know what a warlock is. You travel with one.
So, this deal, if enhanced, would give me the powers of a warlock.
Well, the powers of a warlock is a very broad a term as well. It can be many different things. Like your friend Silo, like she has gained powers of lightning and precognition, and in many such things. Like the powers I grant you would be completely different in many ways, but you do have the general idea.
You know, when I first talked to you about this deal, I was under the impression that you would have some insight, some knowledge.
And I and
it's the reason why I asked a lot of you during our confrontations. I figured figured you might have some sort of knowledge that no one else knows about.
And I do, but well, much of that has not yet been directly relevant to what we are doing.
And if I accept this deal, exactly how big of an influence will you be?
I will not be able to control your mind if that is what you are worried about.
I'm just saying, if there's some moments where I like some privacy, will you block yourself out or something?
if that is what you wish, do not worry. I pride myself on being a gentleman.
But with these deals, there's always a catch. And you said if this happens, it's a permanent, lifelong commitment.
Well, exactly. Well, in many ways, yes. Like even if you do not wish to, like even if you decide I to stop even if you decide to stop our mutual then and sure and abandon in our cause, the power will not go away, and well, neither will the marks of it.
What about you?
Well, I do not actively reside within in you. Ooh, we. It's quite hard to explain, but I reside within and physically in an ethereal plane. In long out, you likely would not recognize it as if I told you of it. And should you abandon our cause, well, I would simply have to start again, and then, well, find someone else to help me save your homeland and undo the damage the usurper has wrought.
I want to save my homeland. But what I want to know is if it's worth my soul. Because
Well,
I have a... Because...
Well, I suppose that... Well, I will not be taking your soul, as it were, but in general terms, I suppose that's a question only you can answer.
The thing is, I want my soul to go into its respective afterlife.
You need not worry about that. Yeah, a warlock's afterlife is not judged by their patron, but by their deeds. And well, your goal is entirely heroic, so I see no reason why that would change just because of the source of your power.
I'm just trying to see that there isn't any unwanted surprises.
I would not say that. I mean, what exactly? Like, there will be no eternal damnation just because, as you took the contract. No, no me seizing control of your mind or anything.
So no stabbing me in the back.
Of course not. What would I possibly have to gain from that?
Evan just shrugs her shoulders. Well, it all depends on what you are actively looking for. You say you want to dispose of Vierna.
Yes.
Though,
And in doing so, save your homeland.
even so, how would it... What I worry about is, would I bring war between my kingdom and the rest of the continent if we take her down?
If we do our job right, they'll never have any clue who did it.
You sound very excited for that.
I've been told I sound very excited for many things. There's a bit of a glint in his eye when he says that.
What kind of glint, if I dare to ask?
He's go ahead and roll insight.
Those have been great for me.
He seems genuinely... I mean, he seems genuinely pleased. Is about how this conversation is going. That's all you can really get.
So he's not sus to heaven.
Nope.
All right. If I do accept this, the moment you get out of line or disagree with what I have, with what we discussed, our contract will be nullified.
That sounds,
Basically,
that sounds more than fair. After all, I couldn't do all this without your help.
I'm just saying, I don't want to hurt my friends, whether it is of my own power or not.
Your friend, I give you my word. I will not compel you to hurt the people you love.
And when we're done with, and if we do defeat Vienna, what will you do after that?
You know, I've never really given much thought to that. Maybe for the moment I'll just sit back and relax, content in a job well done.
As long as there's no ruinous chaos after that.
Well, the death of a god does always bring a bit of chaos with it, but I assure you the alternative would be far worse.
Very well. She holds out her hand. On those conditions, I accept the deal.
Then the pact is sealed, of heaven. My power is yours, and that is where we leave off on the dream.
Alright.
And
Sorry, I gotta
Silo-
take care of my dogs.
Okay, that's yeah. And Silo, you too have a dream, but it's much more unclear.
Okay.
You're in a dark place. It's what little like there's like you're surrounded by what looks like a barren landscape. There's dead trees around. Like you see some crows flying in around the area. There's sort of a sickly greenish glow, kind of just faintly hanging over everything.
Does it look familiar to me?
You have never seen this place before in your life. Roll Arcana to see if you know what it is. This is going to be difficult.
That's good. I'm gonna cast guidance. Just kidding.
Yeah, I'm afraid you cannot do that in a dream, and it would not have helped here in the area. Yeah. Yeah, you have no idea where you are. But after wandering for a bit, you do stumble. You come across a ruined house. House. It's and as you approach it, you hear someone calling you from within. You can't make out the voice at all. It's vaguely female, but that's about all you can figure out. Like you can't make out the words or even in what the voice sounds like. It seems to be coming from inside.
The house, right, or inside me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Like the house, and like it is a ruined, ramshackle hut. Like it's like this miserable 2-story shack, like something straight out of a horror movie.
Still reaches a shaken hand and opens the door. Is anyone in here?
Silence for a moment, and then you hear that voice call out again, just as indistinct, just as soft.
Scylla would examine the place and just to get a mental image of what's going on here.
It's complete. Like there doesn't like you like this. This shack has like two stories. It is, and you can't really figure if it, and it seems totally barren, and like there doesn't seem to be anything in there. Like there's no furniture, no nothing on the walls. It's just a crumbling old shack in the middle of this barren wasteland.
She would examine the upstairs next.
Yeah.
After not be able to find anything else, is there anything different upstairs?
Same deal at first, but eventually, like you look around, you see nothing, and then your eyes go towards the center of the room until they fall on some bright a moat of bright golden light starts to form in just the center of the room, like floating in about 3 feet off the ground. You hear the voice again, just as indistinct, but it seems to be coming from that light.
A bit cautious, Scylla stares to the light as she tries to recognize it, or if she tries to figure out what it is at first. But later on, she just, after a brief moment, she walks towards it and tries to put her hand in the moat.
Yeah. As you do, as you approach it, it starts getting clearer. Like the voice goes again, like clear this time. Find me. You know that voice. That is the voice from the book. And as you grab onto the node, there's a blinding flash of light, and you wake up.
Scylla wakes up with tears running down her eyes, or down her face, and a bit of confusion rings on her face. Where?
Yeah.
Are any of us awake?
Rudy probably just Rudy, because as an elf she doesn't need to sleep; she just meditates. So yeah, she's just got watch for the whole night.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah. It is a trait I have abused ever since I started playing D&D.
Seriously, he has played nothing but elves since I've known him.
That's not true at all. I have played 5 elves. I've had 12 characters at this point.
Right, fair enough. I'm sorry, I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, mostly elves in the big campaigns though, so there's some truth to it.
Anyway, getting off track.
Yeah.
I would wake up, and I kinda want to do something.
Go ahead. Okay, what do you do?
I want to cast scrying.
Oh. Okay.
You gave me the power.
Yeah, I am surprised and impressed that you're using it this way. Well done.
And I want to see if I can scry on the mote of light.
Oh, Okay, I need to look up scrying to figure out how this works in this way, because there are some stuff which could be complications.
I understand.
Yeah. Okay, you cast about and nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I get my temporary hit points?
You do, yes. Okay, Heaven, welcome back. CeeLo had a dream too, and well, you basically missed that.
Okay.
Sorry to miss your dreams, CeeLo.
It's okay. It's very eventful, I promise you. As in, like, I actually got some crazy theories here. Next, and I guess that's it for what I can do.
Yeah.
Does that
Okay.
use up my card? My card, by the way, my card spell of the day.
I'm gonna say no.
Sweet. Okay.
Yeah, it's like, that's a really creative use of your class feature. So I'm gonna say yeah, you're good.
Okay. Sweet. And I guess
So, yeah,
he'll would wake up.
You've got five warlock levels now. I mean, not 5 temporary hit points. Yeah, because you
Yeah.
have 5 warlock levels.
Yep. Okay. At that point, Seal will just wait until the 8 hours has passed fully, I'm assuming.
Yeah, like when you wake up, it's about dawn at that point.
Yeah, she'll start waking up everyone.
Yeah. Well, or just wait for the others to wake up. Talos, you have a and you have a wonderful dream, a dream of well cooked meats. Like it is the best, most mouth-watering meal you have ever had.
Talos throughout his dream is just like he's smiling, and Rudy probably sees at least a little bit of drool.
Yeah. Gregor, you don't dream.
Oof.
Gregor just exists.
Yeah. Hey. Sorry you haven't really triggered anything that could lead to that just yet. So, as the night passes, what do you all want to do?
Wait, are we awake now?
Yeah. You all wake as you will. The floor is yours.
Has there been any physical differences with Heaven after she accepted the deal?
Yeah. You examine yourself, and not as yet. No.
I guess I better tell everyone what happened.
Good morning, everyone.
We have a good rest. Does Zila still look like shaken?
Yes.
Heaven gets out and rubs her non-marked arm. I got something to tell you guys.
Oh, do you?
Oh no.
I may or may not have spoken with Yashek last night, and he enhanced our deal. So
He what?
So not only am I a bard, she gulps, I am now a warlock, apparently.
And you believe this is for the better?
I don't trust him, but he did say that our new deal won't hurt any of us, anyone I care about, including you guys. And if he does get out of line, the contract states that, well, his ass will be sent back into whatever hell he came from.
Well, I'm gonna trust you to uphold that to make sure that he doesn't get out of line.
And I trust you that if he does turn me into a puppet, you know what to do.
Of course.
Yes, it wouldn't be a favorable outcome, but
Or at least try and save me.
Pardon me.
But, so, now you got 2 warlocks in your party.
wait, who's the other one?
CeeLo.
Oh yeah.
CeeLo looks offended.
Ciela didn't even know she was a warlock for the longest time, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well,
I mean, be offended like, you forgot I was a warlock? How rude.
So should we address the fact that CeeLo looks like she's seen a ghost?
are you alright, CeeLo?
Is everything okay?
I'm not sure.
Alright, still white.
I heard the voice again.
The
He's
voice?
asked my friend.
What
From
did
the
it
book.
say?
Told me to find them. She begged me.
To find him.
Or find her, sorry.
I'm gonna assume this has to do with the cards.
I don't know.
Do you think it's the souls in the cards like calling out to you?
No.
You think it
If
might be your... Do you think it might be your patron?
I don't consider her a patron. I consider her my friend. But I would think it would be her, yes.
And the fact that she's spoken to you so clearly now means that either your connection has grown stronger or, well, something dire must be happening to them.
Agreed. But right now I can't find her. Can't locate her. Well, so I'll have to look around for more clues.
Ta-
But like,
Uh,
oh, and Silo, one thing to mention, you like normally when you dream and you dream, like, you know, the details get all fuzzy and everything, and like, you know, that's how dreams work.
Yeah.
You clearly remember everything about the dream, like, you know exactly what the area looked like.
It was a barren wasteland. There was no life there. All I found was a house.
DM would Heaven have noticed this on her travels?
No way.
Ah, rats.
Yeah, like, let's just say there's no way you'd be there for the same reason the scrying spell didn't work.
Talos kind of gives a solemn nod, and is Celia like sitting down trying to process everything?
Yeah, she looks a bit shaken, as if she's scared for the first time in a long while.
But yeah, Talos gives a nod and gets down on one knee and offers Cielo a hand up. We'll find her, Cielo.
I have to. And she looks at Talos and takes the hand.
Talos helps her up.
Sheila stands up and then she like tumbles a bit, like, whoa, I'm so clumsy. Kidding.
I know that. I know the height differences between us are very drastic, but I didn't think me pulling you up would have caused such a thing.
Hush now. Besides, we gotta go back to your tribe right now. Or your pride. Pride's the right word. Pride.
Yes, we don't know how much longer the nulls are going to be.
Friendly,
What? Yeah.
for lack of a better word.
You are well away from the plateau at this point.
Still,
Okay.
still, we should put some distance between us and them.
Either way, we don't know when Ladon's going to come at us screaming bloody murder, as you put it.
You made a very well. Go ahead.
Or do we? I'll cast scrying on Ladon.
You've really taken a liking to that spell.
It's a good.
That is a nat 1. The spell works.
Holy shit!
It's a good spell. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
I guess he didn't see that coming.
So, Silo, as you summon the power of the deck of cards that is inextricably bound to you at the moment.
Yes.
And your wonderful, wonderful deck of cards. Your mind suddenly soars back towards the plateau. Where you see Ladon, and like he's looking out over the knoll, or the knoll encampment, and in full, like he's in humanoid form again, and looking out over the two that ran away. Like in two of your back, like basically like he's looking out and like the knolls are all like gathered beneath him.
Yeah.
And prostrated in front of him are two gnolls, and you recognize both of them. Like on two separate occasions, it's like at least one of them ran away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those two gnolls are now prostrating before him. They appear to be begging for mercy.
Oh, but he's still at the plateau.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And as they both start gibbering, you just see the glaive rise and fall, and then rise and fall, and their headless bodies slump on the plateau.
Oh. Well.
And as you return to your own body, that is what you see.
He just executed two gnolls.
Well, I guess he's busy, right?
Make an example. He's trying to roll for fear.
I would expect as much from him.
Rolling through fear only gets you so far. But it seems for the time being he is complicit in such a rule, and so long as he is giving us the time to get ourselves together, then it should be fine.
Well, he was seemingly trying to intimidate us earlier.
Well, less intimidating and more trash talking, really.
Mm. Well, I guess we should get going either way.
We do need to tell the matron of the pride everything that's happened. And I have a few questions that I want to ask our current visitor. Assuming she's still there.
Let's see how it goes.
You will indeed see how it goes, because that is next time. Because that is where we are going to leave off this session. Thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed yourselves.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
It was a nice one.
Yeah.